We're gonna do Lost Sailor today. This one's gonna maybe take a little bit. There's a lot of funky chords, but we're gonna go through it. The version I'm doing is 10-31-80 Reckoning Run electric set. So let's get right into it. This opening chord. This is the shape he does with his thumb. You got to get your thumb action in there. And you're kind of hybrid picking. F sharp minor, and you don't really want to play the. Sometimes even plays it open. You can do that, or you can kind of just mute it and play this note. This little, you're gonna move that up, F sharp minor, and then you're gonna move your bass note up with your thumb to the G, and you're gonna move the G note, or the G string note, which is A, up to the B note on the G string. So that's the only difference of those two chords, F sharp minor, and I guess this is G major, the top of G major, G major 7, I'm sorry, G major 7. I'm not too sure what he would call that one, but I think it's a G major 7 because that'd be a G major 7. G major 7, major 3rd. I don't know what it's called though, so. So we'll do the opening. Okay, so here. Okay, so the only difference is on the very end, when right before he's about to restart the segment, he puts that on there, because I feel like that's like that's the end, and then he goes right back into it. So when you go to you're gonna put that. So we'll go through it. So he starts out just the top, and then you put it. So yeah. So the first one you go. You put it on when you put the. Then you put the bottom on. When he goes, that's just the opening two chords. Compass card is spinning. So the beginning is kind of just warming you up for the beginning. He doesn't really emphasize that in the verse. That's just for when you're not playing in between verses. So I start out with that. Compass card is spinning. Helmet swing. This is an E sus2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I'm talking about the strings. 1, 2, E, A, D, G, B, E, A, D, G, D. So I've seen him where he kind of just sits in this. Or if you can go. Top of D. I've also seen him where he does E minor. E minor to D right here. the studio, and recently you can see him do these. And you can even just do these top two D instead of doing. Do this D right here, whichever D feels more comfortable for you. It's just the concept of doing the E sus2 to the D. I like doing this one because it emphasizes the bass note. He's emphasizing a lot of bass notes in this one. So I would like to do this, which is just index finger on the 4th on the D, and then your middle finger is on the 5th on the A, top part of this D, without your pinky. You could put your pinky on it, if you can throw that on there fast enough. Then you go back to F sharp minor, kind of do this, E, F sharp, and then strum the chord. And I've seen clips where he does B, his top, try out a B. But recently, in that Wolf Brothers show, and when I listen to it now, I can hear him do this kind of G flat, what is this, a G flat 5 major 7. It's just like the 2-gin, if you watch my 2-gin video, he does this B flat 5 major 7. Just moved it down to the G. So you basically, from the F sharp, you just move up to the G, and then instead of doing it like this formation, you're doing it with your pinky on top. So you can slide these two notes, the B note and the E note, slow those both down to, or 1. Down to the 2nd fret instead of the 3rd fret. So your pinky is on the D string, and your ring finger is on the G string, and your middle finger's droning, and then your index finger is on the 2nd fret. This is a G flat 5 major 7, F sharp minor, G flat 5 major 7. I can add your because Jerry's going. Put that middle finger on because it's droning. Then you can put it on from the 2nd to the 3rd. Okay, so let's go through that with that. So from this part, when you go, you do that little. Where's the dark star? Where's the moon? Then you go 2, 4 on the E to the A, open A. Then you hit the A chord, and then you put your pinky on the 5th. This little stretch from the 2 to the 5. Your love. And then do the same middle, 2, 4 on the E. So A, finish it with that. You're a lost sailor. And when you say sailor, you're gonna go on the D string from the 2 to the 4. And then you're gonna land in this D because that's the major 3rd note in the D. 5, 4, 7. So. Sailor. And then instead of doing 2, 4, you do 2, 3, because you're minor. B minor, and then you move up the 5 note to the flat 5. So then this becomes obsolete. Basically, your ring finger becomes obsolete. So then, after that, you're gonna end back up in this A. So to get there, though, you're gonna go. You're a lost sailor. 2, 3. B minor, and then take off your pinky and put it on the 5th on the D, canceling this out. Back to the 2, 4, A. So this is the little. That's the difference of the. So, let's play with it. Okay, so that part to go into that is that, and then A, and then that same little stretch you're doing in the beginning when you go, you're a lost sailor, you're gonna hit that chord. But while you have that on, you're gonna have your middle finger down on the 3rd fret. So kind of just have this A7 sus4, which is an A11. It's like, and then you put your pinky on. See how I can kind of just slide that up too? So A, A11, B, B11, A. Back to this power A. You're a lost sailor. Been too long at sea. So let's go through that with them.
Where's the dog? Where's the dog? You're a lost sailor. You've been too long at sea.
Back, now you're gonna go right back to the F sharp minor. Back to that beginning trick. Then you're basically just gonna repeat for the 2nd verse, so we're just gonna go through that one.
Some days the gales are out. Some days the sea still is glass. Beneath the mainsail,
gonna save a part 2 for this because this gets pretty tricky right here. But stay tuned for part 2.